On Wednesday, you might recall we spoke to the Air Force and the Bravery Trust about a community event aiming to raise funds for the National Military Charity, and hundreds were set to take part in the Dusk Till Dawn relay, including defence members from the 20 nations that took part in Exercise Pitch Black. The run also aimed to start conversations about the challenges faced when leaving the Defence Force. Now, joining me on the line is the Bravery Trust Chairman, Steve Patrick. Good morning to you, Steve.
Good morning. It's good to be here.
Yeah, lovely to have you on the show. How did it all go?
Oh, look, it was an amazing event. The top end has a good relationship with the defence community generally. We all know about Pitch Black. We can all hear the jets flying around. And the run on Wednesday night and Thursday morning was a lead into the Bravery Trek event, which is our big fundraising event for the year. And it was one of our awareness-raising campaigns that the Air Force led to bring about a bit more knowledge of what the Trust is doing and how we're engaging the Territory on these issues that the Trust is working on.
So how many people took part in the end?
Well, we had... From early beginnings, it ended up being we had 34 teams from 10 countries. So it was several hundred runners in the end.
Awesome.
And their initial goal was to put 3,000 Ks on the clock, which is Darwin to Alice and back. And I think I've just got the numbers in front of me here. I think they clicked over just over 4,000 Ks. So it was a massive effort.
That is absolutely massive, and for such a wonderful, wonderful and worthy cause. Any ideas or any idea who clocked up the most kilometres? Was there any standout performances?
Well, there were. Look, the whole event was a standout event.
Yeah.
It had such great energy. We had teams from the UK, the Kiwis. We had Indian, Philippine, Singaporean, Indonesian teams, Australians, obviously. There was great energy. A lot of great relationships were formed and bedded down from the exercise. But a couple of standouts. Yeah, we had the Nadia Curry from the Kiwi Air Force did an amazing job. Each lap was 2.4 Ks. And she got the record for the most laps and ended up doing 80.25 Ks on the evening.
Wowee. That is massive.
And the ultimate winner, I think I'm just having a look at, the Indian Air Force team took out the top place for the greatest distance covered. Yeah. They ran 181 kilometres, and that's about 45.25 per team member. So for a voluntary charity event, they're doing it on their own time for a great cause, and it was a great event and a great effort for the Indian team and for everyone.
What was the vibe like down there? I'm told there was people dancing between laps and having a wonderful time, which is what you'd hope, I'm sure, and what you would have expected.
Well, 12 hours is a long time to be running off and on overnight,
Yes.
so you've got to make your own fun, and I think soldiers and sailors and airmen are pretty good at that. I'm told the Filipino team, or the Philippine contingent, which ended 7 teams, it's one of the highest number of teams out of all of them. Yeah. They had all their music synced up together, all their headphones synced up together, and I'm told there was a couple of impromptu dance routines to Britney Spears during a lot of the laps. So they made a lot out of it and had a great time.
How good.
That energy was just really visible across the board.
Yeah, how good. I love it when these great community events happen and when the community really gets behind events like this. Any indication of how much money was raised?
This was principally an awareness raising exercise. So it was the big one for us is Bravery Trek, which happens later in the year. We know we've got a lot of servicemen and women in the top end. We know some of them are having some issues from a financial perspective. So this was our exercise to get the awareness out there that if they need a hand from a financial perspective, whether it be emergency assistance or counselling or literacy and education, which is we all do, and particularly now in this economic climate. It was about getting that awareness out. We'll do the big fundraising part of it later on this year, September, October. But it's all available online. People can jump onto the Bravery Trek site and get all the info they need.
Wonderful stuff. A big congratulations to you all. It just sounds like it was a fantastic event. And as I say, I love seeing the community, everybody turn out for something like this. So thank you so very much for having a chat with us this morning, Steve.
No problems at all, and look forward to seeing you all supporting the Trek in September.
Absolutely. Good on you. Thanks so much.